What's up, gamers? Game Masters, it's your boy Slash Boy Gamer, and welcome to a game called House Flippers. I've seen Jacksepticeye play this. I've seen other people play it on PC, but now it's finally on PlayStation. Away. So let's get into this. Welcome to House Flipper. This game will allow you to buy, renovate, decorate, and sell houses. For now, however, you need to be content with the shack. Guess we are broke, bitch. That's how broke we are. Dispose. Filthy, 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 filthy. Ah, filth everywhere. Damn it, so much filth. Store is not available. Thanks. God, this place is so filthy. Wait. Really? A broken mirror, because that's our dream. A laptop, yeah. Because I accidentally skipped. Okay, this is funny. Because it says, my ex-boyfriend stole the radio from my house. All I have to say to that is basically this girl's ex-boyfriend could have basically stolen basically anything from this house, but no, he decided to steal the radiators. Oh boy. Well, that was most advice that I had ever given out. Ugh, filthy. Look at this damn filth. Is this from the ex-boyfriend, by the way? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a nice little tiny house, but did the boyfriend basically just messed up everything? I mean, who basically did it? My bad. But that's all I have to say is basically, did the ex-boyfriend cause all this to happen? I mean, my god. It's so nasty. Oh, I got a skill point. Give me that. So that I can know. Even though that won't have fast hands. Oh, right there. And then I need to buy the radiator. I think it's on the installation. Yeah. Here. Think. And in real life, basically, people that already knows how to place in the screws would just be like, just get that shit done. What? What did? Where's the rest of the fucking dead? I damn it, this game. Oh wait. Junk. Clean the dead. And that, and bedroom's done. What the fuck is the rest of the dirt? So I'm about to be like Markiplier, basically searching for some dirt. Hello, dirt pile. Piles of dirt. Oh, excuse me. And right there. I'm not leaving until I get 100% because one, this is gonna drive me up a wall. So where the fuck could it be? Dirt, reveal yourself. Even though that bought the print, there it is. Haha. And which we made $785 out of that. And also, I mean, sweethearts. Whoops. You know what? Let's clean up my house. Well, shack mostly. Cause this place is filthy. Not saying that I'm a clean person, but not what I'm saying at all. But this place is just nasty. I mean, I want at least like some people to at least come here. I mean, yuck, it's gross. Gross. Next, we got 2 males, radiators, and clean the garage. You need to clean the garage. Please throw away all the boxes, trash, and old tires. Please do not forget to clean the windows. It's better not to move the tools. My husband doesn't like it when someone moves them and can't find them afterwards. Regards, Caroline Smith. Nice. Well, maybe her husband needs to quit being a bitch. This is what I do on my spare time. Basically, clean people's houses, make sure that everything is there. Why am I saying that? I know what I'm doing. I mean, sure, there's the objectives, but still, oh my god, this place is a fucking mess. I mean, honestly, it's a mess. Oh. Give me the good map. Because I like better maps. And I said better maps, not beat 'em ups. Yay. But I still need fast hands. didn't. God damn it. Be gone! Because apparently your boyfriend loves to... Apparently he's an engineer, but he just loves to drift. Actually do road burns. Oh god, these spikes are huge. Oh god, that's gonna drive me up a wall. Oh, thank you. Got that. Got that, and the window. Okay, I don't know how this thing basically works. So basically, if anyone knows how this thing works, and Mr. Armstrong here, place the car back inside. Just bam. And now we close the doors, so basically no robbers will come in. Actually, I'm kind of curious of just to see what this house looks like. Oh, how pretty! The bathroom's blue. Purple and gray stripes. Not bad. Ooh, blue and I think like a rose pink kinda. I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know. I mean, I'm not a person that knows paint very well. All I know is just the color blue because blue is my favorite color. Alright, time to leave. And I'll get 476. I did not know that actually. Clean. 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 Because apparently there's coffee stains above. Oh, Call of Duty's ready. There we go. What's next up on the list? Radius, Mandate's Wall, and Baby on the Way. If you're fully satisfied. It's so funny. A baby's room? You're gonna need higher pay. I cannot do that right now. Well, it's fuck me sideways, right? Don't worry, I'm a certified carpenter. Is that how you say the name? I'm a certified technician. I don't fucking know. For right now, we will do mounting because that's what I'm doing right now. Kitchen swim. Fat. See, I don't really English very well, in which I always say that basically English was not my strong suit. In which basically, I mean, I do speak English, but I'm like absolutely terrible at saying the words. And people says that I also have an accent as well. I don't know how I have an accent. I mean, people just says that I do. They mostly go like, "Oh yeah, you have an accent." So I'm just like, "No, I don't." And then after that, they keep saying, "Yes, you do. You have an accent." I'm just like, "No, I don't. What are you talking about? I don't know what accent you're talking about." And people looks at me like I'm absolutely crazy. And nink, nink, nink. Now we need to buy a sink. Mountable sink. Oh, excuse me. That's one thing that I need to stop doing is basically burping while I'm recording. Because I always do that. Like if I'm recording anything, I basically burp, in which basically you can hear it like in the video. Which people might think that's gross, and some people might be saying, "Oh yeah, that's awesome." Well, me, I kind of see it both ways. I mean, if I'm doing it, if I'm like burping, if I'm not recording, then I find it awesome. But if I'm basically recording and then I burp, then basically I just find it disgusting. Because mostly you guys have to listen to me burp. Oh, that's good. I have Powerade. It's lemon lime. Basically, tastes like Sprite. Now, can we talk about the fact that basically, well, not the facts, but basically the commercial for Sprite Cranberry? Didn't anyone find that like a little bit weird? How basically I mean, I know that's mostly that one guy. I'm sorry, I forgot his name. I think it's LeBron James. Sorry. I mean, I'm not a huge basketball player, so I actually don't know any name basically. But basically, when he did the Sprite Cranberry, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a funny commercial when he says "want a Sprite Cranberry" and then he's basically tosses a can, but it's a little bit strange that basically he's like a cartoon version of it, of his own self. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the commercial because it's honestly downright the most funniest thing I have ever seen. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's a little bit odd just seeing him as like a cartoon character instead of his like actual self. I mean, the first time I seen the Sprite Cranberry commercial, I was so confused because for one, I just seen LeBron James basically just his like cartoon self instead of like being him, and I was like, what the hell is happening? Okay. And I'm gonna need to do painting. Actually, that's cleaning, demolitioning, painting. Ah! I mean, there's some houses on this game that looks absolutely neat. Okay, so wait, what am I looking for again? Gray and Adventure. I miss every single fucking color. Okay, so here's the gray. And Adventure. Where the fuck is the Adventure? Where could it be? Oh. And I was calling it pink this entire time? Fuck, man. Now with me, every single time, once I'm painting, once there's like two colors, I always want to meet them like halfway. So like for here, it'd be right dead here, mostly. And which then after that, I basically paint the, wait, hold on. That's halfway. And then basically have the other color like reach to that particular point, then basically go all the way around as well. I mean, that's every single time once I basically paint and somebody says, oh yeah, it has to be these two colors for this particular area, and I have ringing in my ear. But basically that's the way that I see it. Like, I always love painting stuff. I mean, sure, art class was not my favorite back once I was in school, but basically I did mostly like to, but there was one thing that I actually did like to do in art class, was basically to paint. So every single time once we had like a painting project, I basically love to paint. I basically try to think outside the box and try to find like a good like source and what could be like a good picture for it. But instead, I was always late for my projects. So basically, that didn't win so well. So that was fun. So I nearly almost failed the class, but I managed to at least get past it. And which honestly, it's actually very funny. Because I actually did not like art whatsoever, because every single time once I'm trying to figure out something, we always start the next project. And basically I always get like so upset. And which I keep telling the teachers I do not want. Actually, I told the person that makes the schedules I do not want to do painting or any art class. Because I was not like those speedy painters, like the ones that basically say, oh yeah, I can just do this quickly, and then after that, that's when finally it gets to the next area, next project, in which basically which I'm always stuck on the one project, because for one, basically every single other person, including my friends, basically had their projects done before me, while I'm still behind, and which basically they're already on the next one. I mean, I used to hate painting, but until later on, that's when I finally like painting some more. Because for one, you get to be creative, and also two, whatever color you chose your project most determines how you are mostly. And which, that's why I actually like painting instead of actually like actually like doing other stuff, including sculpting. Basically, I didn't really like doing that one. That one was absolutely not my strongest. Like, I always, like, some of my projects will explode because there'll be like no air going through it, and then that's when all of a sudden it just pops. In which I still had some projects that came out alive. Like, I did came up with I mean, it was a terrible, I want to say this now, it was a terrible drawing of basically, I mean, I know that basically people would say, oh yeah, it shouldn't be that terrible. Well, basically, the way that I was doing it, basically I was mostly a huge Dark Souls fan. So basically I basically made like a plate out of sculpting, and basically made a plate that says "Praise the Sun" on it. But the sun was honestly a terrible looking. But honestly, I love painting. It's one of my favorites because it helps me relax and draw what I like. Sorry, I have a sweet tart. Whoops. And which is strawberry flavor? Yeah, juicy strawberry. Walls to knock down, additional walls. Baby on the way. Let's do baby on the way! And my mouse was running. And now, I have it. I need the on-side power that explode all over me. That's what I need to do. And, this house is filthy! I mean, I know that's a perk of the job, basically. That some houses will be filthy. English is hard. I honestly can't. But I know that's like a perk of the job, basically. that is, some houses will be filthy, in which you're gonna have to clean it up. I mean, I know that I'm not a person that's basically that actually is like a person that actually does this type of stuff. But I still know for a fact that even in real life, basically, it's still kind of the same way. Which I'm gonna try to find this last piece of dirt. Because, this dirt is gonna drive me up a wall. Clean. My God. I basically like it how they try to have like a baby and like a pigsty. Excuse me. God, I really gotta stop that. Basically burping while mostly having that happen. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind burping, but I don't really burp while I don't really like burping while I'm on camera. Because it's most disgusting for each person that's basically watching. And does anyone know what this is? Because I don't know what tool is called. I actually don't know. I'm not a person that actually uses this type of tool. I mean, I was mostly a kind of a car mechanic, kind of. So I never actually used one of these type of tools. So basically, yeah, I never actually. And let's pick this up. As that is. Just that. I hate it. I hate it when this one piece of dirt, which I can never find the last piece. No matter how far I go, no matter how many times I've used my mob to basically try to find the dirt, I can never find it. I just found it. God damn it! Oh, well then, think extra payment, so I can get twice the money. Is I love money. Money, money, money. Be like Mr. Krabs. Money, money, money. I honestly cannot do his voice. It's honestly sad. I mean, it's on. I mean, if I was to ever do like a scary game that had Mr. Krabs in it, I would probably fail at making his voice. I'll probably just gonna use my regular voice instead of having to actually have the other one. That's what I'm probably gonna do. Except if I was to ever do like a scary game that had Mr. Krabs' voice in it, I'll probably not do it at all. Because I don't want to embarrass myself, because for one, I know that basically people that watch the show will probably just look at me saying, "Wow, you are terrible." I changed the table. That would be tables. Tables. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Tables. Where the hell is the changing table? Help. I think it would be under desk? God damn it. I don't know where it's at. Where is it? That damn thing. Okay, maybe. I don't know. Because I know I need to be looking for a changing table. I know that says tables, but I don't fucking see it. Where the hell is it? There's also photos, desk. Oh my god, where is it? I'm gonna lose my mind. Cause I got the crib, I got everything else, I don't have the changing table. Where the fuck is it? Okay, no, not decorations, others. Maybe not. God fucking damn it. You know what? Fuck it. Here. Show all results. What the fuck? Cabinet with changing table. This game is gonna drive me up a wall. Is it? It's a cabinet with changing table. That's a classic. There it is! And since it's gonna be a girl, we're gonna go with pink because for one... No, not even gonna say it. Okay. Cheers, actually. Cheers. Which we still need one more, even though I could have just bought one too. And now we need pastel pink. Because it's a girl. Or probably it's a guy, but I mean, what? Some people actually likes pink. I mean, don't get me wrong, pink is kind of creative. Really? Yes, you have to stick to mop in there, because that makes sense. Sometimes I don't even think whatsoever. I just basically just do it. I just have that one guy in my ear just basically saying "do it." So basically that's all that's in my ear. Once I basically about to do something wrong, but I know that's about to become wrong, but instead I have that voice just basically saying, just do it. Which it drives me insane. But honestly, I'll say how I can see the struggles of people if they actually have the job like this. I can actually see it now. Basically, sometimes because on TV shows, basically, I just think that, oh yeah, they get like a certain budget, and basically they have to go in between, or at least below the budget. But then after that, once I started playing this game, I know that that's just basically a simulator on how the game works for like real life. But basically, I can kind of see it now, because before there are some items on here that's like pretty expensive, but it's kind of like real life as well. How some items basically can be expensive. Which I actually don't mind that, because it actually teaches me that basically saying that some things can be expensive and some things are like cheap. But it kind of gives me this kind of rule. Basically, the cheaper it is, the less stylish it is. But the expensive it is, the more stylish it has. That's the way that I see it. Because most of the time, basically, I'm just like saying, oh yeah, basically, it shouldn't be that hard, but instead now I'm starting to see it clearly. And there's a rooster outside somewhere in the game. That rooster needs to shut the fuck up. But I am kind of curious. I mean, I know that this has been on everyone's mind at least once. But what happened to Koi Kenshin? Koi X Kenshin, basically. I mean, I know that the last post basically on his I think Instagram, he says that basically he was gonna be gone for like 4 months, but it's been past 4 months, in which I'm a little bit worried for him. I mean, sure, I don't know him personally, but that doesn't mean that you don't need to worry about someone. I mean, that's the way that I see it. It's basically if somebody somebody that you don't know, but in which you honestly just don't know them, it doesn't mean that you don't care about them. Because at first we all don't know each other, but eventually you will know them, in which basically, even though that you don't know them, that doesn't mean that basically we don't care about anyone. Because we do care. Everyone always cares about what your lifestyle is. If basically you're having trouble or something. Because I should know. I actually been down that road before. Because before I used to like at first I didn't really care what anybody said. Because I mostly thought that I could be good on my own, mostly. Like, at least, like, have, like, help if somebody needs it. But didn't come to realize that I actually I actually needed help. And it just hurt. Because for one, basically, I didn't really think much of having like help from anyone. So don't be afraid to ask for help if basically you if you just like a little bit sad or a little bit down. There's always gonna be help out there. And also too, if you want to follow your dreams, then go for it. Because we all believe in you. Some people might think, oh yeah, YouTubers just only cares about themselves. No, we care about you. And honestly, I care about everyone. And honestly, it's a little bit saddening because for one, most of the time I'm mostly worried about a lot of people, but at the same time I actually don't mind that at all because it actually makes me very happy. Because for one, it shows signs that even if there's like people that I don't know, I still care about them. I mean, honestly, I know that this sounds cliche, but still, it's better to always ask for help and also cherish the things that you love. Don't just push people aside just because you're just feeling down and you don't want to talk to anybody. Still at least try to talk to someone at least, because I actually have been down that road. It was honestly one of my saddening moments because for one, basically if anybody was trying to become my friend, I basically pushed them aside and basically said to myself that basically I don't want to be friends whatsoever, because for one, all because of me being alone mostly, and mostly being angry. But then it comes to realize that basically if I ask for help, then basically it would help me in the downgrade. And if you're still in high school, which basically you basically have friends mostly, cherish them. Don't let them go. Make sure that you cherish what the friendships that you have. Because it will make you feel better. Because for one, people might think that basically, I mean, I know that life is gonna be hard, but we just gotta keep moving forward. And the reason why I've mostly started doing YouTube, start having a YouTube channel. You might be thinking, oh yeah, it's all because of fame, isn't it? No, it's not because of that whatsoever. It's because I want to make people happy. Because I love seeing people happy. Because if I see somebody sad, then basically I'm mostly tell them what's wrong, so that basically we can settle the problem together. Because for one, I'd rather see them happy instead of them being sad. In which that's why I mostly started having a YouTube channel. Because once I seen like Jacksepticeye and also Markiplier basically have the YouTube channel. What's that? I was going the wrong way. But basically once I seen them having like a YouTube channel, and then I seen them made people happy, it made me want to do the same thing to make you guys happy. So that's why I basically did a YouTube channel. It's because I want to see you guys happy instead of like being sad. Right there. Right there. Right there. Yeah, and then need demolition. Give me a better hammer. There we go. What my device? So I plug in then? Oh. It wasn't fixed. What? Oh. Wait, right here. But honestly, that's the way that I see things. Is that basically I care about a lot of people, even though that it may not sound like it, or mostly doesn't whatsoever. But I am serious. I actually do care about a lot of people. Oh, God damn it. Yeah. Here we go. And you see, that's why I like more about YouTubing. Is that basically I get to talk to you, and I know that it's just basically I'm just some random person that you don't know, just on a camera, just basically talking his soul out. But basically, it still makes me happy that basically I'm just here, just making you guys happy, seeing that basically that all this is happening. Which also too, I was a shy boy as well. Like, I was absolutely terrified. Like, if I didn't get over my fear of being shy, then I wouldn't have made this YouTube channel at all. Which, honestly, it would have been sad, because for one, basically, I wouldn't be making any content for you guys. Wouldn't have been making other friends along the way. So all I had to say is that basically Demon Game 666 unit of killers. And every single other person who's watching the stream, or if you plan on watching it later on, thank you. Because for one, if I didn't stop being shy, then basically, and any other person that this reaches out to, thank you. Mostly with you guys, basically, thank you for watching the streams that make just me being me. And for my friends, thank you for getting me past my fear of mostly being shy. Because this channel wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for my friends. I mean, sure, I was the one that decided to make the channel, but still, it's honestly, I honestly find find that heartwarming to me, because for one, mostly said I. Because Warbrick. I'm kind of curious. Who finds this actually fun? Like demolitions. Like basically how they basically break the walls. I mean, another one thing, you basically gonna need something to basically not. You're gonna need something to like cover your face so that no dust gets in your eyes. Here. But honestly, that's all I had to say. Is huge shoutouts to my friends. For actually helping me out when times were rough, including my family. Oh wait. Here. Get out of my way. I mean, you might as well finish the rest of the walls. Oh shit, what the fuck? There we go. I guess that's one. Sleepy Blue. Oh, this one negotiations. We gotta need all the money. All the money in the world. Sleepy Blue. Here we go. Think. Here. But yeah, it just honestly makes me happy seeing other people happy because of other YouTubers. Because one, this is honestly one of the greatest. And also seeing other YouTubers happy as well. like seeing Jacksepticeye mostly happy because for one, he he feels less lonely because of all of us. Hello, Blue! There's so much blue. Hello, Blue. No, we're not gonna finish until we get 100%. Because 100% is always the best percent. Well, unless if you give you all, then basically it's perfectly fine. But people need to understand that basically once they say that, oh yeah, basically trying isn't hard enough. Yes, it is. As long as they tried, basically it's honestly, then basically I'm proud of you because at least you tried. I mean, although it may hurt, because for one, it's basically there is like some moments that basically people tries in which basically somebody says, oh yeah, trying isn't hard. Actually, trying isn't the best. You have to give it your all. I would say no to that, actually, because for one, basically, as long as you tried, which that's the best that you can do. And that's why. It's because for one, it's the best that they can do. As long as they had the best that they can do, then basically it's okay. So that means that's the best that they can do with that under that circumstances. So basically, trying is okay. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. But I am gonna say one thing. Basically, Spooky's mansion jump scare will still be going, but basically I don't know when to record it. So basically, which I can't record it at nighttime because for one, I mean, I know that some areas basically time works differently. Like one area could be like dark already, and then the other one's like is like sunny. But Spooky's mansion will be still continuing as normal, but it's not gonna be like nighttime for like here. But it will be continuing. But I'm gonna do one more objective and basically call it a day. And basically it would be this. Save me from these horrible colors. I don't even think that was a thing back then. Hello, hello, my dear. I'm so happy that you offered to help me with house flipping. Oh, is your offer still valid? I wouldn't say no to such a wonderful person like me, right? No, I would totally not do it. Here's the deal. About a month ago, I moved to my cousin's house. She is, I'm sorry to say, an artist. Her artistic soul commanded her to live in a house that looks like a Christmas tree. Oh my god, really? Because the wall colors hurts my eyes. Eyes cry. Okay, cry so much that I couldn't stand to look at them. Oh, I'm so angry that I'm afraid that the sour look on my face will give me wrinkles. That would be terrible. We have to do something with it, and you, my sweetie, have to help me with it. You need to tone and quiet colors would be awesome. You know what I like. Thanks for everything. Remember to hurry. 11 kisses, Michael Bay. The fuck? Alright, let's see how badly the rooms is. Oh god. Already the beginning looks terrible. You need to god damn it, faded lemon. Cause I can't really say words correctly. Ah, that's a little bit better. And also the calming music with this fits in so well because for one, honestly, because most of the time, I mean, the music is always calm, but this is like the most calmest, like I just love the way that it sounds. Ooh. Give me paint more, because one, now I can paint 2 times. And I heard that guitar, because with the guitar there'll be some moments that you hear like the tizzy. I mean, I know that you can already hear it, but most of the time, sometimes the strings can sound the same. Man. Every single time once I listen to like some musics, like I get like I want to actually play the music, play on there. Like for example, with me, I mean, I used to listen to like drums, and which drums used to get me like so excited. which I always want to play drums. I mean, sure, I'm not really. I don't know much about instruments very well, but I I would love to like play on an instrument and try to go very well with it. Which I'm actually serious about that. Like I really want to play like drums, so I can actually know how like drummers feel. Because I watch some people play drums, and which basically once I see them play drums, they like having fun with it, because they know what rhythm to play, what time to play them. Shit. But that's what I basically want to try out, is basically to like try drums and see how fun it is. Because I wasn't really good with drums back then. I mean, I didn't know a person that used to own drums, but then basically I was so bad at it. But until now, I really want to like try drums now to see if I'm like really good with drums. The music's so calm. I love it. Because I don't know why, but songs like these, basically, you get lost in thought basically. And what I mean by that is basically like you would just talk about one thing, and then you accidentally keep rambling on. Which, it's honestly, that's the way that I see it with like calm music like that. Basically, you can speak whatever's on your mind as like clear as you want. Like if you have problems, basically it's just 10 times clearer than basically if it wasn't. Like with me, basically, since by now I'm actually recording, and basically this is all happening. That's basically the way that I see it. Is basically that I can just like talk in like the most clearest mind ever. Like I don't need to like have like worries on like saying, oh, if I say, I mean, I know I still need to watch out for what I say, mostly, but most of the time, basically, I'm just like, oh yeah, basically, it's just all calm. Which, it just astounds me that basically, if I just mostly listen to just like calm music, then basically I get so absorbed by thought, then basically I don't really need to worry about like having like something in my head just basically going like, oh yeah, basically this is gonna cause this and this and this, and then gets me like worried. I mean, I actually don't feel that at all, because for one, it's just the calmest music that you could ever hear. Which, it just makes me feel so relaxed. I mean, I feel relaxed. Because before it, before I even started recording, I was like so out of it. Like I was still tired, in which I was like, I don't know what to record and what should I record. And I mean, I just need to think of something to record, and that could be nice and something to talk about. And which that's when all of a sudden now I'm back to Sword Fight Stars again. Because for one, the music, and this, which once I was listening, once I was looking at this, which at first I was like, oh, okay, I'm probably not gonna have a great time with this. I'm probably just gonna not do it, but instead I mostly went to do it anyways. And then that's when now I have stuff to talk about, because for one, with all the music that's been going on. Here we go. I honestly love painting as well. I mean, I didn't really like art class, but I did like painting. Like every single time once it was like a paint project, I was so happy, because for one, I honestly love to paint. That's one thing that you did not know about me, is that I loved painting. I mean, sure, basically I kind of draw some stuff, but it wasn't like, but I couldn't really do much because I really couldn't do as much like painting, because I didn't have like a painting kit. But then after that, that's when every single time once I was in that class back in school, which they said, oh yeah, basically we're gonna be painting today. I was like, yes, because for one, I always choose like a specific color set that matches with the drawing that I am. Like I don't go far and beyond to like actually like to like try to like make it like, oh yeah, this is acceptable. I want to at least like try to like find the right color to mostly have it on, in which I honestly love it. There we go. I'm getting stuck on chairs. Let's play the lemon. Here we go. But honestly, that's the reason why I love art so much, is because for one, I get to choose what type of color that suits my style, and which try to make it look pretty accurate as possible. There goes my tongue. Impossible. But that's the reason why I like it so much, is because I actually get to choose the color scheme that suits me, and also make it look 100% accurate. Oh, that's why I was scratched. Here we go. But I know that the game is basically giving me like saying, oh yeah, this is the color scheme that you had to choose. But I know once I decorate the shack, like if I was to paint it, then I would go far and beyond to choose the color that feels right to me. And that's why I absolutely love it. But I don't know if it's just me or if I'm just a weirdo kind that basically says, oh yeah, this color, it just sings to me. Because I'm gonna assume that nobody ever does that. How much room does this thing need? I got an idea. Yeah. Get this out of my way. Gonna move that out here. Since there's probably enough room right in here, so like that. Here we go. This thing wants so much room. I have an idea. Here we go. You can't leave this outside. What? Where else am I supposed to place this? Oh, forget it. We're gonna try to do our best. I was trying to move the bed to specific points so that basically I can at least get it just right. Wait, is this the wrong color? Oh my god, this is kinda. Oh my god. Place that out there. Gimme. Gimme! Get rid of it! Here we go. Oh, it's a place it back. Don't worry. It's not like that's gonna go anywhere. God damn it. Here we go. Now here we go. I honestly love this game because of its creative side. if you had the choice to basically choose any color, basically you can be creative with it. And there we go. And first bed. Come on. Ah, bed. Oh, man. God damn, I'm kidding. Oh, how nice. There we go. That go over here. Get to bed. And right there. Here. There. Right there. Right there. And the guitar. Right there. And then we can leave the paint cans outside. Any others? Oh wait, that's right, chair. I can't forget about the chair. There we go. Well, one more paint can, and here. $6,000. But anyways, that's where I'm gonna leave it off. I hope you guys enjoyed. Guys and girls enjoyed. If you did, leave a like on this video. But it's your choice. And if you didn't like the video, give it a dislike and tell me why. But again, it's also your choice. But if you want to see more content, make sure to subscribe and hit on post notifications for future live streams. But again, your choice as well. But if you want to help the channel grow, make sure to share with friends, family, co-workers, etc. And I'll be seeing you guys and gals in the next live stream. Peace.